welcome Scorpio to your Astrodice reading for May. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Okay, guys, let's get in here. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new, welcome, welcome, and cross-watchers, of course. This is where I take astrology with tarot, make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 houses. So let's get in there and see what's going on. Today is the May 1st flower moon, full moon in Scorpio. That's you. That's you, and I am Taurus. So it's happening in my birthday, and it's all about you. So let's get in here and see what's going on. This is about transitions, letting go, timeline jumps, new chapters, just awesome things actually happening. Things letting things fall apart that don't need your attention anymore or don't suit your life and purpose anymore. So let's see what's going to go on in May. We do have 3 moons in May, so the last moon of May will be a full moon in Sagittarius, be a blue moon. Ooh. Okay, let's go. Exciting times right now. We've got Pisces energy going into your North Node in the 4th house. Whoa. Okay. Straight into the North Node. Appears when speaking of karmic pain and soul growth. Let's talk about that soul. Of course, that would come up for you anyways, because having this transition is literally in your 1st house. I know. So that really doesn't surprise me that something would go on with your soul and your karmics during May. We do have, I know I wanted to go straight to Pluto. That's crazy. Vesta, using Vesta for the North and South nodes. We don't have those. So this is the goddess within your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. She also represents karma, even though she is of the sun, but doing it for visual aid. Okay, so here we go. Going straight to Pisces energy. The energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, forgiving, and it confuses and softens to resolve. It also brings in your psychic senses, your emotions, heightened, and of course heightened awareness and intuition. It might even make you want to hermit a little bit, pull back, which most water signs do anyways, but it might make you feel like you're going kind of underwater a little bit more, into a place of more like fantasy, right? Dreaming. Okay. 4th house. 4th house is your home and the roots of your being. Talking about your family, your home. Could be the house itself, your pets, your family, right? Things of that nature. Let's go. And the roots of your being, right? Where you're planted yourself. Let's see. Getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place. Beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month. Three of Cups. Hey, I like that. Finding that happy space right now. Feeling happy, happy, joy, joy. Feeling the peace within yourself. Although it wasn't reversed, and I want to say it's because I do feel like you were in a place of no peace. And where now you're finding the peace within yourself, within your surroundings, within your 4th house. Okay, so finding that peace. Feeling that comfort, relaxation. Could even be doing a lot of meditation for some of you. Maybe you're meditating on the flower moon for letting go of things that no longer serve you to bring you into that place of peace and happiness. 7 of Shields, yep, planting the seeds. As I'm saying, a lot of you are probably manifesting on the moon, doing some kind of moon ritual tonight or last night or however, would not surprise me. But letting go and planting these new seeds is what I'm really seeing, because if you're rested and you're relaxed and you're getting out of the 4 of Swords, then you already know what you need to kind of release to make way for that peace, that happiness, whether it's thoughts of the past, however. There's a lot of victory and joy that is coming in from after a tremendous tidal wave of emotions and events going on within your life with the King of Cups over here. And I do feel it's your emotions. Could be another person as well involved, but no matter what, It's all of this energy that you've been flowing out of you, feeling like you've been riding a wave, a tidal wave. For a long time, there's a lot of turbulence in the water. So you're finally feeling like you're at peace now in the beginning of the month, feeling like something has let go, something has transformed, allowing that Pluto energy, which is your energy, to come in and allow that transformation to really help out in this situation. Using your own energy, whether you know it or not. A lot of it happens and we don't even realize it. It's subconscious. The mid-month, you do have the Page of Cauldrons coming in, which is, wow, a lot of cups over here, guys. You guys are really in your water energy. To the King of Wands, if you've been dealing with an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo, there could have been some indecisive moments, some fighting, some arguing, and not being on the same page, not seeing eye to eye within the situation. And it does look like, even though you found your peace, you still may not be seeing eye to eye with this other person. Okay, they're still kind of wandering around over there and doing their own thing. So you might feel like you're kind of alone in this situation where you're finding this new peace. There could be this newfound love within yourself, or something that you're doing around your house. Maybe you're planting a garden. Maybe you're doing yard work. Yeah, that's still yard work. Fixing the house up, doing something. It feels like you're doing something around the house. It's making you feel more pleasurable. But it's like you're offering your cups of love to yourself because you can see intuitively what you need to do. For some of you, you're also finding new ways of making money, new career situations. It could be from your house. Maybe you're doing YouTube, something online. Maybe you're planting tomatoes to sell tomatoes, whatever you're doing. But it does look like you are finding new ways of making money, where it feels like the King of Wands does not want to make any money. They feel like they're just kind of lazy, not really doing what they're supposed to be doing, and not seeing eye to eye with your new passions and the new way that you're doing things. Okay. And that's really what's going on. So it's almost like you're doing it for your home. You're doing it for yourself, for the roots of your own being, to keep yourself comfortable in your own home. Could have even had somebody who came into your home that you're taking in who has messed up the balance of the home. Like, maybe you let a cousin come in to stay and they don't help pick up the house. They don't do things. So they've really destabilized the balance within the home. And then they don't see eye to eye with you. So it's kind of made the house in this kind of upheaval and made your emotions really upset. It could be your partner, though, too, who's not helping you out within the situation. So you might feel like you're doing all the work. But it does look like whatever is coming in. For some of you also have inheritance coming in. So my condolences to those of you who have lost someone who you are getting inheritance from. Because it does look like there could be a big inheritance coming from a father figure. And that might be, maybe that's your partner's dad, and maybe that's why they're not seeing eye to eye with you. So it could be shared resources. Okay. At the end of the month, you do have the Chariot, but you do have that father figure. This is that person, again, coming up as the king, whether it's male or female, but they're still not on your page. They're like the grumpy, almost like the grumpy grandpa over here, or grumpy dad. They're in grumpy mode, still not seeing eye to eye with you, even though you're moving in the direction you want to move in. But it is really upsetting this foundation of your home. Now, the King of Pentacles to the King of Wands could be literally two different people. Maybe this person also lost their job and they don't want to help within the situation, and maybe it's causing you and your partner to fight. Okay? Maybe they don't want to put out a hand to help around the house. Something is going on. Take that how it resonates. Okay, but it is causing a commitment to fall. It's causing the marriage, the relationship to fall and crumble. Okay, because you're just moving over here on your merry way. They're not offering any cups to help. They're not offering any apologies. They are sitting in the Four of Cups. They are contemplating and wondering what's going on. They might even feel bored within their life, miserable, unhappy in this situation. And they could also be wearing rose-colored glasses where they don't see the commitment, they don't see the relationship crumbling. They just think everything's fine. Somebody may even be drinking. Okay. So you do feel the burdens and you do feel the weight of this situation, but it is like you're gathering all your strength over here, Scorpio, to do everything that you can to keep this loving household keep going, even though you are making new choices and new decisions, but there is a tower coming. Okay. So Uranus is going to come in and make this tower from this foundation fall. Okay. So at the very end of the month, you are going to experience this tower moment. Where you felt like everything was going the way it needed to be going, and now all of a sudden the tower is there. Okay. So you will see the collapse within this situation, even though it's almost like you're trying to tie everything and keep everything together like a mama bear or a daddy bear, because it could be for, one or the other, but it's not. It's not happening. It's like right where you try to keep this levers going and keep this everything together, it breaks apart. It could just be family in itself. Okay. Okay, guys. And that was it for you. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.